Hello there and welcome back to my series from GetExBoyfriendBackFast.info, the informative YouTube video series on helping women get back together with their ex-boyfriends. We're laying down here some honest and very simple tips and strategies that women can follow in a step-by-step manner to get back with the one they love. No tricks, no garbage information, just very simple advice that you can follow through my entire video series. You can go over and check out my channel. You'll find that there is a lot more than just this video on everything you'll need to know to get back with your ex-boyfriend. Now, when your boyfriend tells you he needs a break or some other lame excuse to break up with you, your instincts will tell you to cry and beg. And that's exactly what he expects you to do. But if you do, he will know he's free to go out and have fun, date other women, and you'll always be there waiting for him. You cannot let this happen if you ever hope to get him back. You need to make him beg for your love by learning the best way to get your ex-boyfriend back. If you turn to your girlfriends for advice, they'll tell you to forget him and let him go. But of course you won't want to take their advice. But it's partly what you should do. You do have to let him go, but it doesn't mean you have to forget about him for good. But for the next few weeks, you need to forget he's alive. Have no contact with him at all. If you ignore him and show him you can have a life without him, you can make him beg for your love. The best way to get your ex-boyfriend back is to make him think you don't care. Remember the way you got him in the first place. You were a happy, confident woman who had a life of your own. By falling too deeply in love with your ex-boyfriend, you might have lost that woman somewhere. You were afraid of losing him, and that made you too available. That made him start taking you for granted. You were always home when he called you, and you did everything you could to please him. If you want to get him back, you have to show him the woman he fell in love with again. Spend more time with your family and go out with your friends. Find other interests, such as taking up a hobby or joining a club. Your ex-boyfriend will be impressed by your activities and realize he misses you. This will make him decide to contact you. And this will be a crucial time for your relationship. If you just fall back into his arms, he'll take you for granted again. The best way to get your ex-boyfriend back is to make him beg for your love. When you first started dating, you had other interests, and your boyfriend had to take his turn. You have other interests now, and you need to take the same attitude you had at the beginning. When your boyfriend tells you he needs a break, give him all the break he asks for, and move on with your life. By becoming the independent woman he fell in love with, he'll be attracted to you again. Then play hard to get and make him beg for your love. When you do take him back, make it clear that you're not giving up your other interests. If he has to work for you this time, you'll appreciate it more. Now, of course, getting back an ex-boyfriend is not quite as easy as the tips that have been outlined in this article. There are a lot of details and a lot of pitfalls along the way, even if you understand the basic premise that I outline in my video series. Things like not calling him too early, not begging him, not looking desperate, giving him his space. These are all great first steps towards understanding how to get him back, but there are still so many ways you could fail along the road by not mastering the specific step-by-step strategies which you will need to get an ex-boyfriend back. There is just still so much more to learn. So if you're interested, click the link below this video, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. It's also displayed at the bottom of the screen here. And you'll be able to learn, and in fact gain immediate access to a lot more knowledge that can possibly be covered in these videos. You know, YouTube has a 15-minute limit per video here. You'll learn details such as how to even know if you have a chance of getting back together with him in the first place. And then there's the call back and the breakup letter. These kinds of details are simply critical. The basic strategies outlined here will get you at least probably to the callback stage. However, what to actually do during the callback itself? Well, you can learn the step-by-step approach. Exactly what to say and do to get your ex to come crawling back to you. But of course, one wrong move, one wrong sentence during the callback, and it can all blow up in your face. The same goes for the breakup letter. You'll also be able to learn. There is just even so much more than what I can put onto this slide, what you'll be able to learn by clicking on the link below. There's the awesome power of one word. You can discover the one word that will completely change the dynamic between you and your ex. Among other things, I think one of the most important things is the ex-boyfriend guru, the ex-boyfriend guru resource, provided at the link below. It can also help you to learn how to let go of those toxic emotions, because these feelings of regret and despair aren't helping you get anywhere with your ex-boyfriend, and you have to learn how to get rid of them as soon as possible. And there's just so much more than I could ever mention here, available at the resource below. getexboyfriendbackfast.info. Check it out for yourself. As well, if you feel like it, you can check out my YouTube channel, where I have a large collection of videos similar to this one outlaying numerous basic strategies towards getting back with an ex-boyfriend. And finally, if you found this video or any of the others in my series useful, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. This will make it easier for other women in a similar situation as you to find this information that they are so desperately searching for right now. Because when it comes down to it, it's really tragic that women cannot get back together with their ex-boyfriends and couples cannot be happily reunited just due to a lack of basic knowledge and information on the psychological aspects of relationships. So I'll leave you with that, and check back often on my YouTube channel for updated videos in the series. And always remember that you can do it. You absolutely can do it. There is nothing stopping you from getting back with your ex-boyfriend except your own motivation and willingness to take action now. So if you're really serious about getting back together with your ex-boyfriend, click the link below now and get started on your path to future happiness with him. So all the best of luck, and keep tuned for future videos. Bye for now.